you from the top of the Poconos, it's The Balcony Show with your host, Ann Thatcher, Bo Summer, and me, the Mad Cat. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music so you don't have to. So here we go, The Balcony Show.
Well, hello there.
See, already it sounds bad.
No! Hi, everybody. I hope everybody had a great Halloween.
It was a great Halloween.
I saw some of your pictures. My God,
Those were old pictures. I haven't posted any of the new ones yet. I didn't really go off this year. I was in a mood. Like I left the house and it's like I almost didn't even bring my camera with me. You know?
Well, sometimes it's good to take a night off and just enjoy being there.
But see, you know, there's a paradox there. Because every time I do that, no, I'm just going to relax. I'm not bringing my camera. I'm not doing none of this. And then as soon as I do, things start happening. And then I'm kicking myself in the butt because I didn't bring my camera.
I get it.
It happens all the time.
So today's Thatch Tag is bizarre words.
Bizarre words.
So I'm going to give you and Bo, there's a list of 10 words, and it says whether it's a noun or an adjective, and I want you to try and use it in a sentence, and then I'll tell you what it means. So you guys can take turns.
This sounds to me to be a risky game here in 2021.
It could be. You can know that. So you want to go first?
Sure. All right. I'll take the first one. Whiffle.
That's cute sounding.
Now use it in a sentence.
Oh. Whiffle.
It's a verb.
That was my sentence. It's a short one. It's like a haiku. She broke my wiffle bat.
Okay, well, close.
No?
To flourish a sword in sword dancing as to produce a whistling sound.
Oh.
So when you're, I guess you can more than whistle, you can whiffle while you work.
My sword certainly doesn't whiffle, so, you know. There's no whiffle in my sword.
You know how Star Wars. Hey.
Whoa.
Oh,
Careful of the ground you walk. A lightsaber does not whiffle.
How do you know?
Because it doesn't, Bo. If you actually watch Star
right,
Wars,
I don't
you would know.
Here we go again. All right, go ahead, Bo.
Oh my gosh, this is
A verb,
it's a verb. Spang you?
right?
Spang you.
Yeah, I would have totally botched that up. That's why I'm so glad I took the first one.
I'm like I don't even know.
Hello, don't make me have to bend you over and spang you. You're welcome.
Well, okay, thank you.
Now all the wokies are going to start calling the station.
Why are we're immediately going into the dirty?
What do you mean?
See?
Immediately.
But, okay, now spang you. Are you going to
Okay.
do it or not?
No, we'll keep
that one, okay. The definition of a spang you is to throw violently into the air, especially to throw a frog, which they don't, into the air from the end of a stick. So,
Aw.
yeah, well, I guess there's some kind of a competition where they throw, like, they don't hurt them, but they just hoist them.
Way to reassure. They hoist them.
They spang you them.
I didn't throw it down the stairs. I hoisted it
No,
down
you
the
spang
stairs.
hewed it.
Yeah, you spang hewed it.
Hold up. Any other time from week to week, you come out with like this pseudo smutty, crazy stuff. What did you do? Smoke a big fatty and like got all intellectual when you were searching up this week's beginning of the show? It's like I'm going to be very highbrow this week.
You better watch out or I'll spang you.
Yay!
Spang you.
All right, go
All right.
ahead, Bad Cat.
Exenomancy? Mm-hmm. Hey, I exenomancy. I don't know. I don't,
You automatically go into this like either like an accent or like a character.
Well, you know what? He is a theater
He is.
guy, so he is an actor. Axomancy
Hey.
is the divination by means of movements of an axe placed on a post from the 1600s. What they used to do is they'd put an axe on a post and then they'd take a list of people's names.
Yeesh.
And if the axe moved while your name was read, you were guilty. So they would then chop your head off or whatever, but
Okay.
axomancy. And there was other ones that they did too, like they read the liver or shoulder blade of a cow, but it's all part of the 1600s and the divination.
who are these people and why am I glad they no longer exist?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All right, number 4, breeches part. Adjective. Did you shower today? Because you're smelling like a breeches part.
Okay, well, yeah, it's a theatrical role that is regularly or frequently played by an actress in a male costume.
Wait, what?
It is the definition of breeches part is a theatrical role that is regularly or frequently played by an actress in a male costume, which used to happen in Shakespearean times, wasn't it, Mad Cat?
Yeah, back when Shakespeare and I used to hang out all the time down at ye old
Girls weren't
local
allowed to
coffee
be on
shop.
stage. I don't know.
Your first love, you know. God.
All right, well, I was a little off.
But the listeners can't see, but I can see the way she looked at me and asked me that question was like, yeah, we hang out all the time back then.
Right, Matt?
You did.
Like I was just sitting down with William the other day. You know what I mean?
Okay,
It was awesome.
go ahead.
Oh, it's my.
Yep.
Oh, great. Poltophagy.
It's a verb.
I got nothing. Like I can't even fathom.
Take a guess at what it is. Just do it that way then.
Poltophagy?
Something medical?
Maybe it got stuck in a zipper. I don't know.
Well,
right.
the definition is thorough chewing of food until it becomes like a porridge. There was Polto was I guess the name of this guy, and this was during the Edwardian period, I believe, that he told everybody they had to chew their food at least 30 times so that it was well ground up like a porridge before they could swallow it. So that's what that's from. See?
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 See? Aren't you
Easy
glad?
peasy Japanese.
These sound more like useless facts.
That's where it's
Go ahead.
All right, next one. Number 6. Leviment?
Leviment.
Leviment. I don't know. This tablecloth is dirty and it's leviment.
Yeah, it means
Freaking hell.
the comfort with which one hath of his wife. And there is not it literally just means the comfort of having a wife. But there is no word in the dictionary for the same for a man. Like there's no thing for the comfort
You
of a
gotta
man.
ask why.
You know why? Because there is no comfort in being married to a man.
You know what I mean? So here
Everyone
again.
looks at Nick. And we did.
Okay, now the next one you're gonna know. I'd be surprised if you don't know this.
Crow keeper. He keeps fish.
It was a person employed to scare away crows.
That's it. Fetch the crow keeper. Fetch him. We forgot the crow.
And actually, there is a part of crow keeper is used in a Shakespearean play, in a dialogue.
Right,
See?
Ned?
Yeah.
Yeah, Once again, when when William and I were sitting down discussing Othello, yeah. He's like, hit upon this crow keeper. And a pint of ale.
Go ahead.
That's all I got.
How do you pronounce this? Gyascutus?
Gyascutus.
Gyascutus. Oh my God! Did you guys see that guy in Walmart? He was showing off his gyascutus.
Okay, now that would work. The definition is an imaginary large four-legged beast with legs on one side longer than the other for walking on hillsides.
Oh, that's cute.
But why? You know what I mean? And they were say to like fall down and roll off of the sides of the hills. That was part of the folklore.
Oh,
All right,
all right.
go ahead. Here's a short one.
Yeah, I know. I'll see you guys next week when I'm done pronouncing this freaking word. Hapax legomenon. Menon. Hapax legomenon.
Manan.
Menon. Would you please take off my Hapax legomenon?
Why?
Okay, well, you could do that. It's a word or form occurring only once in a document or corpus.
I occurred once in a corpus.
All right, number 10, last one. What is this? Mitacism?
Miticism.
Miticism. Ooh, miticism.
Miticism.
I'm mightism right now.
Miticism. Something to do with mites?
The excessive word or use of the letter M.
Miticism.
So I guess you could do that.
Miticism.
So you know what? When somebody's on a date, no use of miticism in my presence, please.
There you go.
I had to do that when I was writing a short. I had to write a short 3-minute script for the ABCs of Death. We were going to make a submission for those short horror films, and M was the letter that I was given. So I went and I wish I had the monologue I came up with here, but yeah, if you've ever seen V for Vendetta,
Right.
okay, when he goes off on that whole, it was a vaudevillian, blah, 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 and using everything with V, I did a very similar thing with all these words of M.
Well, I think you ought to bring that in
Yeah.
next time so that we can all hear it.
And the word, the word that I selected was the word called mactation, which is like to tear down and rebuild, and
See?
but
Well, with that,
Yeah.
I'm going to get us out of here. And we're going to start things tonight. We're having the Christopher brothers on the show. You're going to love them. They're pop rock, I guess. Alt rock, pop rock.
pop rock works for me.
I heard
Yeah.
a couple different
Yeah.
things going on.
But anyways, we're going to get things started with a song from Don't Panic, one of their new songs, Ramona. So take a listen, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Don't panic.
She spent the last year as a ghost in apparition, trying to find her way. The breadcrumb trail she left behind that no one found, they only sealed her fate. If only someone told her her bad days are temporary and they all bring something new. But when there's no one left, there's nothing left to do. Nothing left to do except say, Ramona, I think you've done enough. We hate to see that you have been giving up. Your pretty face and pretty finger, all your hair dyes running blue. Hey Ramona, I think you've done enough. What you wanna know, we wanna know too. She fought for every inch of self-respect that no one gave her anyway. Pretending to be someone else or lie to hide the fact she was afraid. If only someone told her her bad
Balcony Show, and right now we have the song Back to Square One by tonight's interviewee, the Christopher Brothers. So sit down, give it a listen, and when you come back, we are going to have Charles, Cameron, and Ethan on the line.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Balcony Show, and we are very excited because we have our Reverb Nation selectees, the Christopher Brothers. Welcome to the show, Charles, Cameron, and Ethan. Welcome, guys.
Thanks for having us.
So, obviously, you're brothers. And you
Yeah.
and so how did you guys decide to get involved with the music?
Well, so we kind of were always into like musicals and stuff as kids, and I picked up guitar when I was like around 10 or something like that, and then Cameron picked up drums separately, and we just were like, well, Ethan, why don't you play the bass?
You know, I had to do it as well. I mean, if they were doing it, you know, it kind of was incentive to learn.
So, and our mom's like, well, why don't you guys make a band? And we're like, oh, we didn't even think of that as a thing. So we just kind of started playing together, and that's where it all started.
That's pretty awesome.
And you started this in 2010, is that correct?
Yes.
And man, has it grown. I mean, you guys are playing for Whiskey A Go Go, and you have over 500,000 people who are interested in your music and following and likes, and so kudos to you. It's really happening.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So our listeners and just heard the song "Back to Square One." This was what got you selected on our show. Can you tell us something about that song, guys?
So that song, Back to Square One, we started, when we started writing it, the guitar line was the first thing we wrote, and we wrote the song around it. And basically the song is just kind of about just being frustrated about something, really could be anything, and just kind of trying to push through it. And it just feels like you fail, you fall right down, you're back to square one.
You get back up.
But you get back up, you know, just keep going for it.
Yep.
I dig it. I really enjoyed the song.
Thank you so much.
I even give it a double like on my page when I was writing my notes.
Awesome.
Hey.
Okay, you haven't lived until you've had the double like from the Mad Cat. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
It's an important thing. Which brings me to your next. Okay, this song happens to be one of my favorites. This whole thing that it's from, Nightmare Before Christmas. You did a fantastic rendition of What's
Thank
This.
you so much.
Thank
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That means a lot.
You guys nailed this.
Thank you.
You
We love
totally nailed it.
It caused me to take a beating because I
Oh my God, you're going to admit it on
have
the air.
begrudgingly, I have never watched the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ooh.
Wow, you gotta watch that big time.
Nah.
This weekend.
Yep.
Well, we're going to drag him into the 21st century.
Why not? You pushed me back into the 15th century with William Shakespeare earlier.
Yeah, that's true. We're all over the place, time traveling here. So what made you decide to do this? Out of all the things you could have done, why this?
So,
What's this?
What's this, right?
What's this? What's this?
So we were putting together a Christmas album. We're releasing that on the 9th of this month of November. And so we put together a small assortment of kind of Christmas songs. And in my opinion, What's This is the most Christmas song on the Nightmare Before Christmas album.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I kind of I love Danny Elfman.
We're just huge fans
You
of
know,
Nightmare.
knocks it out of the park. You know, he's amazing. But I kind of wanted to take a little more, and I know the Fall Out Boy version is another version that was very more rock, but I kind of wanted to find that middle ground of still musical theater, but still more rock instruments.
In between, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's kinda what we went
I definitely felt the rock element in there. I'm a theater rat myself, so I mean, I didn't feel like I was back in a theater production. It definitely had that rock vibe to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
But we
makes
love that song, and we love Nightmare Before Christmas, so we had to do it.
So I'm going to break here, and I'm going to let our listeners hear this fantastic piece. So you're going to hear What's This by the Christopher Brothers, their rendition. You're going to love it. And we'll be right back. Take a listen.
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What's this? What's this? What's this? There's something very wrong. What's this? There's people singing songs. What's this? The streets are lined with little people laughing. Everybody seems so happy. Have I possibly gone taffy? What's this? There's children throwing snowballs instead of throwing heads. They're busy building toys and absolutely no one's dead. There's frost on every window. I can't believe my eyes. And in my bones I feel a warmth that's coming from inside. Oh look, what's this? The hanging mistletoe, the kiss. Why that looks so unique. Inspired the gathering around to hear the story. Roasting chestnuts on a fire. What's this? What's this and that? They've got a little tree. How queer, and who would ever think? And why? They're carving in with tiny little things. They've got electric lights on strings, and there's a smile on everyone. So now correct me if I'm wrong. This looks like fun, it looks like fun. How could it be? I've done my wish.
Christmas Town?
And we are back on the balcony show with the Christian brothers.
Christopher Brothers.
That's what I said, the Christopher brothers.
I love it because he never screws up names.
I
I'm
know.
just saying.
You know, and this is how I get beat up, guys. You know what I mean? Like, I'm surrounded by like an estrogen blockade on here. You know what I mean? Like,
We're a blockade. We're tough.
We're a blockade. We're bad.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you should have seen them. It was like they circled the wagons earlier when I said that I hadn't seen the Nightmare Before Christmas. They were going to toss me out the building. It was crazy. But, yeah, you know, so how's everything been going? Like, are you guys going to be playing out? Let us know what your future plans are. You already said about the Christmas album. What are you guys going to be doing going forward as far as live venues and hitting the road?
Yeah, so we have a bunch of new music besides the Christmas album coming out as well over the next year. We're also finally back to performing live. We're going to be at Disney once a week. We're playing at Disneyland.
Wow.
So we're going to be doing that. And so we're super excited. We're going to do a little Christmas music stuff during the month of December. So definitely that'll be a fun
That'll
thing.
be a fun thing to look forward to.
But yeah,
Ooh,
those
any
are our
friends and
big-
family discounts?
I know. I wish.
How cool is that, though?
That is
I mean,
very
you know,
cool.
That's really cool.
Oh, man,
Kudos
absolutely.
to
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. But yeah, so we're playing that, and we have a bunch of new music coming out that we're super excited for people to listen to.
So let me ask you something. How is the dynamic? I mean, obviously, you're three brothers, you're a band, and you're working together, you know, all the time, and now you're traveling together. How does that work for you guys? Are there days that you just like, okay, I've had enough, or do you guys get along really well? I mean, how does that work for you?
I'd say for the most part, we get along pretty well. I mean, we eat the same food. We love to play the same games. We love to listen to the same music.
We all like the same type.
Yeah.
We don't.
we don't specifically share the meals, but we eat the same foods. And we get along pretty well. I mean, I'd say definitely there are days when we get more frustrated with one another, but by the end of the day, we're like, you know, hey, we're brothers, and we kind of we make up and we just move forward.
All right. Who's the chick magnet out of the three of you? Come on. Give it up.
Probably Ethan. Yeah, the youngest one.
Ethan?
He's got all these. Oh,
It's
yeah.
definitely Ethan.
Oh, yeah.
Ethan's got game. All right, Ethan. Watch out for Ethan.
No.
And Ethan's the bass player. Of course.
Yes,
Of course.
Oh,
This is the
it's always
thing.
the bass player.
It is. That's really the truth. It's always the quiet bass players, they get all the game. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's true.
He's single, lady.
See, brothers always helping brothers out. That's what I love.
Oh, yeah.
So, I do want to ask you, what are your influences? I know it's kind of like everybody asks that kind of thing, but I'm really interested to know where you take your influences through, just because I have some idea of what I think they might be. So, give me a couple.
Yeah, so I'm a big Green Day fan. I grew up on American Idiot, and so I love Green Day, Dookie, everything Green Day. We're big into Blink-182.
We love
Yeah.
Weezer.
Weezer, Blur. So we love the 90s music-wise. And then we're also super influenced by 60s. We love the Beatles.
No,
And-
you were going to say that. There it is.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
so we you know, and a lot of times, you know, people are like, oh, you're kind of like a grunge Beatles. That's
Yep.
kind of what you get. So it's a little more, yeah, because we're a little more garagey than the Beatles, but that's kind of our roots, and yeah, that's what we love.
Okay, you just made my day because I definitely caught the Beatles
Yes.
coming up and listening to that music. There was not that it's the same or anything, but there is that flavor. You definitely have that in your music too. So what are you looking forward to? Where do you guys see yourselves in like 5 years? Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? What's a dream for you?
I mean, a dream would be to be playing the Staples Center here in Los Angeles. I think that's a goal we've had for ourselves since we started. That'd be something. So, and within the next 5 years, we'll be doing that. I think we will have achieved our dream of the success we want to have.
Well, if you make the Staples Centers, I know several people here that would love to come and see that live.
For sure.
Gonna hold you to it. I'll be like 100 years old. All right, you guys.
100%.
But anyways, with that, we're gonna end with the song "Let Me Out," which is really cool. I love what you did with this. I'm thinking, I have my own thoughts about this. It made me think of COVID and just get out. I want out of this house. I want out.
Yes.
But,
true.
So is that what the song was about, or what was set it up for our listeners?
Yeah, so what the song was about was being, it was funny because we were like, oh my gosh, this is perfect for COVID because everyone wants to be let out and get out of this situation. But it was originally about Cameron. Cameron wrote the song, so you can.
It was just about being in like a toxic relationship where you love someone but don't love them. But you want to stay with them, but you don't. So you're like, let me out.
So about being married for a long time.
But it
No, I'm
definitely
kidding.
works for COVID. I think everyone wants to be let out. I think
Yeah,
you worded it
good for the
perfectly.
times. 100%.
Well, listen, guys, I want to thank you so much for being a part of the show. I wish you much continued success. Can't wait to see what the horizon has for you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
It's just been amazing having you guys on the show. So with that, I'm going to say goodnight to you, and we're going to let our listeners hear Let Me Out by the Christopher Brothers. Go check out their website, ChristopherBrothers.com. Buy their music. You're going to want to follow these guys because their star is rising fast.
I wake up to some sudden news that you're not there. Why weren't you there? I go right back when we first met. This place seems sad now. You're gone. Where can I go? Let me out, let me out. Let me out, let me out. Say you love me, never leave me. The memories come flooding back, just like a dream, perfect to me. I need this place and your sweet face to remind me of the way you said you loved me. Let me out, let me out. Let me out, let me out. Say you love
Hey guys, welcome back to Indie Radar.
Indie Radar.
I think I had too much candy from Halloween. Anyway, Instagram. All these platforms for indie artists, they are so important. But I wanted to just highlight Instagram. If you're on Instagram, whether you're a band or just a fan of music or, whatever, there's a lot of updates happening on Instagram. So right now, and I don't know if everyone has it or if this is something that's getting pushed out, but one very cool feature for businesses, for artists, for even like the Balcony Show, we have an account obviously on Instagram, but when you search or you want to add like stickers or things to your story, now you don't have to have like the 10,000 followers to be able to actually put a live link into your story. Anyone is going to be able to do that. And I checked my personal Instagram and it's actually on there. So that's kind of very cool. So like for us, the Balcony Show, we put a story on highlighting one of one of the indie artists that we are playing for the week. And we can actually link a website or their website or even our website. So that's kind of a neat feature. They're also going to be extending like stories, so it's no longer going to be like a 30-second thing. You can actually increase your story to be like a minute long or something like that. So anyway, so the whole point of me even bringing this up is some facts about Instagram as far as a social media platform. When using social media at events, especially live events, and live events have been kind of kicking up this year and hopefully will continue into 2022, but 83% of Insta users use Instagram more than any other social platform when they're on or at live events. They'll share like on their stories, they'll go live at a concert, things like that. So based on like even more so than Facebook Live, Instagram seems to be the one social platform that music lovers use. So anyway, and of course, most of the fans or people who are attending these events are using their phones. So another thing to keep in mind too is when people are sharing a show or a live event, they're also introducing music to maybe fans that you don't have yet. So again, that's going to bring me back full circle. Make sure all your stuff is like on point. Make sure your website is up to date. Make sure there's links to buy merchandise or to your music and things like that. So if somebody's out there watching you perform,
because people do check it out.
Yes, I do.
And
that's how I discover.
They want to buy things, or they want to follow you. And but I will tell you, nobody will hunt for you.
No, and you know what? It's painful, and I think. Just even outside of music, like, I don't know, I was searching, I'll give you a great example. I was looking for a UPS store to drop off a package. I circled Stroudsburg, I think, for an hour. There's no UPS store that I could find. And so I'm done. I'm going to wait until tomorrow and go somewhere where I know there is one. Come on, UPS. Like, you put in a zip code, I should be able to find you easily. And, that's a huge
it's the same
worldwide
thing.
corporation.
You put in a name, you should be able to link up to their band. Yes. It should be give all your socials, and even if you're not, let's say, I will say this too, if you're not on like Twitter, maybe that's not your mainstay, make an account anyways, because if I am sharing something, I want to be able to share your Twitter account on Twitter. Even if you're not like on there all the time, have them available so that if I'm sharing, people can get to your stuff.
Right. And even if you're not active on that platform, that's such a great point, Ann, because even if you're not active, someone who is searching for you might be a huge Twitter person and they're not on Instagram, but they'll be able to maybe link and find you through your Twitter.
Exactly.
To other things.
Because I know, you know what, there's no excuse. It doesn't cost you anything to have all these things. So great point with Instagram. And I think there's a lot of things coming that way. So thank you, Bo. Another great tip for Indie Radar. I'd like to remind you that The Balcony Show is proudly produced by Rock Hard Studios out of East Stroudsburg. Check them out at rockhardstudios.com for all your musical production needs.
Mad Cats, Mad Tracks.
And on on today's Mad Cats Mad Trash, we have a local talent named Melody Cruz, and her song is Too Late. So, you ain't gonna miss it yet. The song is Too Late. Sit down, give it a listen. Here we go.
Kill myself cause it's Sunday. Set my alarm too early. I know realistically I'll never see a single digit morning. Nothing really matters and this is all just a simulation. Tell me why my eyelids are sagging, ambition dragging, fell off the wagon. It's too late for me to say, for me to slow down. It's too late, I'm getting nervous, getting old now. There's no way for me to swim back on the turnaround. It's too late, it's too late. Hey, hey, hey. These old bitches getting mad at me cause I'm too loud for no apparent reason. Least I know that I will never see you gray, cause we all die in 2030 due to climate change. Nothing really matters and this is all just a simulation. Tell me why the temperature's rising, bad bitches dying, politicians lying. It's too late for me to say, for me to slow down. It's too late, I'm getting nervous, getting old now. There's no way for me to swim back on the turnaround. It's too late, it's too late. Hey, hey, hey. Hyperfixation on existential terrain. We ain't gon' make it. Hopefully we're better off dead. I already am in my head. It's too late for me to stay, for me to slow down. It's too late, I'm getting nervous, getting old now. There's no way for me to swim back home to turn around. It's too late, it's too late. Hey, hey, hey. It's too late for me to stay, for me to slow down. It's too late, I'm getting nervous, getting old now. There's no way for me to swim back home to turn around. It's too late, it's too late. Hey, hey, hey.
It's time for the spotlight portion of our show where we showcase debut singles and returning guests. And your host is Donna Galucci. So, here we go.
Hey everyone! Today on Spotlight we have a great new song to play for you guys, but first we have an announcement, right Ann?
Yay! Da, 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 da.
Our new Reverb Nation campaign will be taking place on November 15th
Yep.
and will last through January 15th.
That's right. So if you want to get on the show next year, the best way to do it is to get your submissions into Reverb Nation beginning November 15th, because I'll tell you what, I do go through those submissions. The mail, as much as I would like to say that I'm prompt with all the mail, not.
so much to go through.
Yeah. We're blessed because we have a lot of people wanting to get on the show, but on the same token, I just,
Yeah. I'll vouch for you. She does go through the music.
So
I
much.
absolutely
lot.
go through the music.
Yes,
So.
so
And there's a lot of talent.
send in some more music.
That's right. Send it. Send it.
And speaking of music, if you've been on the show and you have a CD and you'd like to sell it, we have partnered with Main Street Jukebox in East Stroudsburg. It's a brick and mortar building. So you can get your CDs. Contact Donna at thebalconyshow.com.
Yep, and
At outlook.com.
we will
right?
do at gmail.com.
Oh, well,
Donna
I get
Balcony
there.
Show at gmail.com.
Donna Balcony Show. You can go to our Facebook page and you'll see the posts there. But
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have it all set up there. Tom over at Main Street Jukebox
Yeah,
did a
big
great
shout
job
out-
with
big
our
shout out to
display.
Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
But
Everything looks great, and you can have
brick and
your
mortar selling
CDs there.
independent artists. Come on, guys, get
Yeah.
it in.
Yeah.
Get us your music because this is just a beginning. You know what? You never know. So,
Absolutely.
Angawa.
Hear that, Mad Cat?
I just can't. I need medication.
Well, I like the word Angawa. It makes it. That's from Tarzan, right?
I think
Okay.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know you guys? Oh, come on!
Weren't
never
you
watched
swinging in the
Tarzan?
jungle
With Jane.
right after? Right after you
Come
were
on, he
hanging
used to,
with
when he got on the elephant, he
Shakespeare.
used to say
Shakespeare.
Angawa, which means go.
Oh, is that what that means? Oh, yeah. No, wasn't the elephant's name Ungawa?
No,
No.
it meant go, Angawa, or I guess.
No,
Now
I'm saying
we're
that
gonna
to a
look
lot
it
of
up.
people.
Right.
Angawa,
Right. Wind up getting slapped in the face.
Angawa. Anyways,
Anyway, we have a great new song to play for everybody today. Just released on October 9th.
my Scottish friend,
Yes.
my best Scottish friend over there in Scotland, great guy.
Yes, it's a 5-piece alternative rock band, right?
Yep, Edgar Road.
Yep, Edgar Road is the name. And they have a lot of songs in the New Music Scottish chart, the top 40 of the New Music Scottish chart.
Yeah, I met them. I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago. They were on the show, and he was drinking. It was hilarious. Every time we came back to the show, he was playing like Scottish music. Like,
That's
really,
pretty funny.
He's. You know what? It's one of those things that every time I talk to him and stuff like that, we just have a pretty good friendship.
That's
overseas,
really cool.
and I hope someday to get over there and actually see them. They were picked as the #1 band to perform in a festival over there, which was kind of a
Right.
big deal. So things kind of quieted down with COVID, but
Mm-hmm.
now they're starting to get back out. And this song, Little Man,
Yes.
is their
It's a
newest
really,
thing.
really good new song. And I just wanted to mention something I read on their bio that they played at the Cavern Club in Liverpool.
Yep.
Which is really, really a cool thing. They played there twice, two nights in a row.
Yeah, no,
which
they're
is really, really
they're
cool.
insanely talented.
Yes.
So
Everybody, give it a listen. We have Edgar Road with the song Little Man.
Fire inside burns like a phoenix flying. Well, I can see now you try your own size, fooling with the rhythm, thigh on thigh, a fool on a mission. When the time comes, I will not look away. Your shut eyes burning bright, deeper than the ever. Can you feel it? It's alright, losing time, I know. Can you feel it? It's alright, losing sight, I know. You bring your own sight, Father's trust, fall in flight, more than you ever. I will not look away. You're so tired, bringing forth more than you ever. When you feel you can't go on, look over your shoulder. When you're tired to carry your load.
And you're back on the Balcony Show, and we have come to the ending of another fantastic episode. Thank you for listening. What would we be without all of our listeners?
Yay!
That's what I'm saying.
Like, crowd with it.
You know, and that's something that I've spoken to you about. You know, for you listeners out there, you know, drop by our Facebook page and just leave your thoughts on the show. Let us know what you're thinking, what's funny. You know, we'd like to hear some of your thoughts.
I like that. Your thoughts, what you thinking.
Thoughts. Give me some of your thoughts.
Or if you have somebody that you want to see on our show or would like to hear their music, we're listening. So if you hit up our Facebook page, that's another way you might get our attention. So, anyways, with that,
no matter where you are in the world.
Exactly.
No matter where you are. It could be near, it could be far.
Oh my goodness.
Bo's gonna run me over with her car.
And what not to do.
You're welcome.
Anyways, I
Then I'll drop you off at the bar.
Special thanks.
See, that's my girl right there. That's why she knows what's up.
Special thanks to the Christopher brothers. That's the Christopher brothers.
Yeah, man.
Whoa. Okay.
Seriously, thank you for being on the show. I can't wait to see what comes of them. I think they're going to be doing some really great things. They have a really cool following, and they're producing some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, they were a fun bunch of group of guys. They were all right. They were good.
And remember, Ethan is single.
And there you go.
Anyways, say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody, from the Balcony Show. We'll catch you next week.
Me I can feel those words that you're breathing. They're the furthest thing away from the truth. Our reflections can't keep secrets. When you walk away, they're following you. God, I know that there's a reason. There's a reason why I know. Oh, I hope that there's a reason. I tell myself that something is wrong with me, yeah, with me, yeah. Wrong with me, yeah. Wrong with me, yeah, with me, yeah.
And that's what's up.